Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Level With Me. Level With Me is my show where I play through games and talk about what I think the level design is doing. And I'm returning from a long hiatus today. It's been maybe about 3 or 4 weeks since the last episode. I was away at Fire Island doing an arts residency, but now I'm back. Um, and if you don't know what Fire Island is, oh, I'm being told my mic is left channel only. How do I switch this to mono? I don't know how to switch this to mono. I had to change my mic setup. Does anyone know OBS? How do I change this? Okay, how about now? Is that better? Okay, I think, is that mono now instead of just left channel? Okay, but anyway, sorry, don't mean to ramble. But yeah, anyway, I was off of Fire Island, blah blah blah. Fire Island is it's like a gay place where a bunch of gay people go to. If you don't, I won't speak too much about what goes on at Fire Island. Just like ask your parents or guardians about it if you're curious, because I know you're all here for one thing, right? You're not here to talk about Fire Island or sex parties or whatever. You're here for just one thing, and it's absolutely disgusting, and that thing is level design. So let's go ahead and dive into it. I guess I'm just gonna click resume there. I don't even remember what I was doing like 3 weeks ago. I guess. Okay, so we're in the middle of surface tension. You'll recall that surface tension is a chapter with a lot of sand, just like fire. Oh my god! Um, this doesn't look. I don't think. I think this is the beginning of Forget About Freeman. It seems not really surface tension. Oh my god! Sudden action. Okay. But Fire Island was lovely, thank you. But now I have to fight zombies, which is totally not what happened at Fire Island. Let's see. Oh, here's some environmental storytelling. Here was like a makeshift field hospital, it looks like, but there's a bunch of dead dudes here. Very sad. Didn't seem to make it. Ooh. There's like a bunch of car batteries here. Oh, I can't pick them up. Very interesting to do like a level designer specifically place these car batteries next to this floodlight to explain where it's getting the power a little bit. Oh yeah, and all these grunts are kind of in T poses because because that's just how you ragdoll them. A little bit. It's kind of annoying to, like, when you're placing the ragdoll and hammer, the model is just like this. Because that's how models are rigged. T-posing isn't just a fad that a bunch of Zoomers have been doing on TikTok or whatever. T-posing is also an important thing in game art, although these days I'm told T-posing is a little bit old-fashioned, because apparently when you T-pose, like apparently that's not entirely natural, you end up stretching the armpit a little bit too much. I don't know, maybe some riggers in the chat can speak a little bit more to this, but the way I understand it, yeah, now the norm is more A posing, where you're more like that, because that represents more of the typical range of motion, People rarely raise their arms all the way up like this. So yes, T-posing is a good way to assert dominance, but it's also a good way to mess up your rigging on your armpit and your shoulder. Ooh, a missile. I think the critical path was back here, though. So here they're setting up, so there's a few environmental storytelling goals here, right? One is the idea that the soldiers have set up this base, but the soldiers are being overrun. Oh, they have a nice little trash can there. So that's bad for them, but it's also the idea that there's been a big battle that happened here, right? So there's all this blood, all these T-posed corpses here, and then there's these barricades, and then all these dead aliens. So it's like, yeah, like a big battle happened here. Oh, did that ragdoll just move? Spooky. So now we're like discovering like kind of the aftermath of, oh my god, of all this carnage. Oh. That's not good. Oh my god. Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna run this way. Now it's like a very Indiana Jones kind of sequence. I have to run away from this Garg. It's a little bit funny because you're running from it, and then like you saw the car animations that happened when it was shoving the car out of the way. It was a little bit silly, but oh my god, it came through. Oh my god. Wait. What do I do? What do I do? Oh my god, I'm gonna run over. He can't follow me over here, can he? Oh my god, I'm gonna jump in this cesspool. Okay, he can't get me in here. Oh, no swimming. But you saw how silly the car animations were back in the tunnel? That's because you don't want to spend too much time on that, because the player's facing the other way, running for their life, so... Oh, and then I can just run over here and you can't follow me, right? Oh wait, oops, that's the wrong way. Ah! I'm gonna run over here then. This is kind of fun. It's like, oh my god, he's waiting for me. Ah! It's like a little whack-a-mole kind of thing where you can swim around, you pop up on the other side. Oh my god, he's coming over this way. I'm gonna climb up here. Oh, it's this sequence. Wow. They really changed the... This is art passed so differently from the original. So in the original, the room... The area where this takes place is much smaller. It's basically just this actually yard with actually that exact wall texture. It's a good wall texture. Well, I like that he's like wobbling it and it's like pushing me off of the platform. That's kind of cool. But they really, yeah, they expanded this area a lot. I guess to make it feel more outdoors and fancy and stuff. But it also feels a little bit strange because there's just all this like empty area that's there just to show that they can put it there. Well, let's see anyway. Oh wait. Press enter. To place, oh, it's like wobbling, so I can't even. And then press enter on the fire button? How do I fire it? The cursor's so shaky, I can't. Oh, I don't have to use enter. I can just click. Oops. Oh, the fire button is that button right there. Oh my god, it's so wobbly, I can't even see where I'm going. Okay. Ah. I can't click. It's too shaky. Did I click? Fire. Did that do it? Oh yeah, blew him up. Now he's gone. Yeah, all the shaking kind of doesn't really... Yeah, I don't know about adding all the screen shaking here. It just feels a little bit silly and then makes the interface feel poorly considered. It doesn't really feel like a fun challenge, really. Okay, I guess I have to blow up this big bright white thing there. What if I blow up that? What happens? It's also kind of unsatisfying because there's so much delay between you clicking to shoot the mortar and then when it actually hits that it doesn't... I think the delay in the original is much shorter, so it feels a little bit strange. Okay, so I think some players will try to blow up the door, but that's your feedback that you can't actually blow up the door. So then they already tutorialized it that you can blow up the gas tanker truck things, so I guess that's what you're supposed to do. It's also like the big white point of contrast on this screen. The interface is a little bit, if you play the original, it's a little bit clunky because it's hacked together. You're like rotating these two things. Oh, and then that makes the antenna knock over. Ooh, look at all the physics. So now we can climb over in there. Yeah, it was originally this weird intersection thing where you have to like plot on the X and Y coordinate and then it fires the mortar at the intersection, which always felt weird. I think I like the idea of this simpler Doom 3 style click to target computer console thing, but yeah, I think it could just be tuned to feel a little bit tighter. Because I think this is meant to feel a little bit like a triumph. Like you have this really powerful thing that you can use to destroy a Garg, or you just use to destroy the scenery and stuff, right? But it kind of interrupts the power fantasy a little bit when you don't really let the player do that very effectively. Oh, can we blow up other things? Yeah, in the original, Rectus in the chat mentions that in the original, there was also a bunch of fun optional stuff you could destroy. So, let's see. I don't see much around here that seems destructible, though. Maybe that gas tank right there? Oh, no, that's a titanium gas tank. I guess we can't blow that one up. Well, nothing here seems really destructible, so I'm just gonna go. Let's see. The big wayfinding thing that I had missed. Someone in the chat kind of had to tell me that I could go up to the top of this gas tank. I think Tin Kelp said it. Was right. Level design wise, you have to think. First of all, notice that we approached from this side over here, right? So, does anything about this gas tank like scream out to you or suggest that you can climb it? Well, oh, actually, oh, there's a jump pad right there. Oh, I could have just went on that jump pad, but I didn't even see that jump pad, right? Like, if I'm right here, my instinct isn't really to go there necessarily. I think my instinct was to go here, and maybe there's a button to open this door, but then there's no button to open the door, so then you run over here, and then you want to get away from the Garg, and you see that you can jump into either of these pits, and then that's where you jump. So then we have to like find the ladder. Maybe Tugala suggested I go up this ladder. So then I guess the point is to make you a little bit confused. Because when you go up these stairs, I think that's supposed to be a hint to kind of put this ladder in your eye line right here. Although if you're panicking because of a Garg, you're not really looking straight ahead, right? You're paying attention to where that Garg is. So you might have noticed that when I was climbing up here, I was focusing on the Garg on the opposite side of the pool. I wasn't really looking where I was going. So yeah, I think I was looking. The other kind of regrettable thing a little bit about this whole chapter is that they've gone to great pains to like to try to signal that sand is dangerous in this chapter, right? 3 or 4 weeks ago, if you saw the surface tension chapter there, they dedicate all this time to showing you that if you go on the sand, there might be mines there and that'll blow you up, right? And then the sand, and then the little mines have little spiky bits that look like grass sprites. So you already know to just avoid sand in general because you think that's not safe. The sand is hot lava. It's weird how the cinder blocks are sunk in like that. It's a little bit strange. So, yeah, this chapter's already been about how sand is bad. So then it's weird that the hint here is that we're supposed to go on the sand. And then the ladder isn't really foregrounded enough. I think what I would have done here is I would have put something here at the base of the ladder. Maybe like a truck or something that looks very jumpable. Because otherwise the ladder is so thin. It looks like it's just part of the structure of the cage or the scaffolding supporting that gas tank. You also might need to like do the annoying video gamey thing where you put like a blinking red light at the top. Yeah, I think you might need to do a little bit more wayfinding and player navigation stuff here. But I liked the general whack-a-mole approach, and I liked diving into the canal and stuff and trying to think about how to get around the Garg. So maybe a little bit of confusion is okay. Guess we have to go in this giant door now. This is weird. Why do I have to use this wheel to open the door? Is it because I wonder if you just blow that up and then you climb through? Will the Garg burst through this door and then you have to run away or something? Very fancy road tunnel. Like, notice how it's like sloping downwards and curving, right? That's like a very... It's like the level designer trying to show off a little bit about how they can curve things. Except now in 2020, it doesn't feel impressive anymore. Probably because of the low poly count on this curve. It ends up feeling low poly and not too great, ironically. Even though it was a gesture meant to show off how fancy it was. Wait, what? Okay. Oh, here's Forget About Freeman. I think that was like a jumping puzzle. You're supposed to like dodge and avoid the falling blocks.
Not only are we way behind enemy lines, we just missed the last flight out of here.
I think in the original, they kind of force you to make a roundabout jumping approach instead of just letting you jump to safety. Exactly.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Oh well. Yeah, I guess I'm just too good at video games. Sorry. Okay, so forget about Freeman. What happens in this chapter? I think forget about Freeman is kind of just one of those like middle kind of chapters.
Sure we're going the right way?
That a lot of people don't remember too much. I think it's just a lot of fighting, and you're exploring a lot of concrete tunnels. I think that's what I remember what it was about.
And
There's a lot of
how many
turrets.
crew have died?
Yeah, it's not super terrible or super interesting, I think. It's kind of, yeah, one of those middle of the road chapters. Let's see. So here, I think the fun gimmick here is that you can activate these security turrets and then they'll kill aliens for you. But like, will they kill humans too? I don't know if they're friendly. Oh, I guess they're friendly. That's nice. It's not really clear. The game doesn't really, or maybe he said something in dialogue, but every other time we've encountered turrets in this game, they've been hostile and they've been really scary and dangerous. So now this is kind of suggesting this strategy to the player where we have to fight aliens, and then we can always kind of pull mobs of aliens backwards towards these turrets, and then the turrets will kill them for us. So let's see if that's exactly what happens. Oh. Oh, did he die already? That was fast. Oh. Well, that was interesting. So they spawned a few enemies ahead of us. This is kind of like a little bit of an arena. And then they also back-spawned some enemies behind us too. I just happened to be looking backwards when I saw that. That's kind of interesting. It feels a little bit Quake-like, right? I mean, I built a Quake map recently for a Quake mapping gym, so maybe Quake is on my mind a little bit. And it also just reminds me that Half-Life still has so many roots in Quake, right? Like the alien slave, the Vortigaunt enemy design, where it's like charging up the beam and then shooting at you. That's basically just the Shambler enemy design from the original Quake 1. So to a certain extent, you can't really understand Half-Life without knowing a little bit of Quake. And maybe that influence has been buried partly because of terrible people like me who emphasize the realism and the narrative of Half-Life over the combat design, which is still very Quake-like. And then maybe that's what Black Mesa doesn't understand about Half-Life as well, that you need more of that arcade Quake approach of monster placement instead of this cover shooter style gunplay. Do I go in here? No, there's nothing in there. Oh, there's some uranium. I guess I should use some of this laser weapon. Oh wait, I remember these. I think these are like snark mines that like explode. Oh, or not. What are they? Yeah, why is the... What is this supposed to be? I don't really know what's going on. I thought it was like a trap, but I guess not. Or yeah, or maybe it already got detonated. Maybe that's the problem here. The vines are a little bit much. I think I would cut back on these vines. Let's see, anything else here? Okay, there. That's what was supposed to happen. Oh my god, there's so many snarks. I think their hitboxes are too small. Okay, that's what these turrets are for. They rescue you from the snarks. I thought it was gonna trigger from walking towards it, not upon detonation. Oh. Oh, ouch.
Vital signs.
I just owned myself.
Seek medical attention.
Is there any health here? Maybe not.
Fracture detected.
Is there anything here? Nah, just some rockets. Oh wait, is this the critical path? Maybe I can just set up this, I'll set up a satchel charge. What, it went through the nest? Are you kidding me? Oh, ah. Good thing those bees didn't hurt me.
Ammunition depleted.
Thought the grunt was gonna kill me. I do need to find some health. Oh, ouch. I was like, what was that sound? Oh, there's the head crab. Does anyone see any health anywhere? Health in this truck? No. Health in these boxes, maybe.
Power 15%.
Oh, there's some health. Yeah, so far this chapter's just been a lot of this like concrete tunnel stuff with these pillars that have just been kind of copied and pasted over and over. It feels faithful, I guess, to the original, but if you know me, you know that I'm of the stance that you could have revised and rebooted it a little bit more. So instead of making this a parking garage, if I had built this chapter, I probably would have rethemed it a little bit differently. Oh, here's some more health. Oh, and that's it? Okay. Was there any... Oh, there's a little ammo thingy up here. Anything else? No. Okay, so that's just like a cute little dead end for a jumpy puzzle. And the chat people are saying, oh yeah, maybe boring isn't so bad, and maybe it's faithful to keep this build, to keep this chapter a little bit on the boring side. Oh, I remember this area. This is pretty faithful to the original, too. Have to go down into this toxic waste thing. Yeah, pacing-wise, I guess boring things have their place, too. Oh. And now here's like a little laser turret puzzle. Do duck underneath these. See any head crabs? I don't. Oh, very thin wood panels to go into that. It's very strange. It's like not satisfying to walk on, but it's also like, well, is that like a secret? Should I be going there? I don't know. Is there any health I should be picking up? No, I have a good amount of health. Maybe I don't really need any. Gonna go in this. So we're in a parking garage, but also we're also in like a sewer. It's a combination sewer parking garage. Combination Taco Bell sewer. Oh, that's just a little sloppy. It's just like a weird, awkward end here. Oh well. I guess I have to go around here. Oh, what? Oh, there's a dinosaur in here. But the water's so opaque, and I didn't even hear there was a dinosaur. Well, let's just throw a few grenades in there. Fish with dynamite. Wonder if that actually works. Do people fish with dynamite? Is that like a thing? I can't even see him. I think I have my crossbow though. Where is he? Oh, there he is. It's so dark, I can't even... Why is it so dark? And then it makes the flashlight feel so, like, dim. Like, it's really weird that you go underwater and you still can't even see where you're going. Maybe I'll try a satchel charge. Did I get him? Maybe I should just dive in and then shoot randomly with my crossbow. Oh, it almost worked. Well, I don't really know what to do. Can I, like, run for it? They, like, made the water so... I guess I can just run away. That's the secret of most video games. You don't even have to kill the monsters. You can just run away, so... Maybe that's what I'll try here. Oh, why am I stuck here? Oh my god! That was weird. I couldn't climb that lip. I was like stuck on there, very strange. Okay, now we have to see this beautiful rotating shaft. It's a good shaft. I guess I have to duck underneath here. Oh, it's really annoying. I can't climb these pipes. There we go. Okay, there we go. What if you don't have any ammo? How do you get past these barnacles if you I guess you can just crowbar them before they kill you. This is a very handsome gear. Whoever modeled this gear, well done. Oh, am I getting ground up? Is that not the right way? I thought I was doing that right. Yeah, the mirror. I'm like getting a headache from looking at the water. It's okay. Oh, do I turn these valves? Is that a thing? No. Huh, was I just going underneath this the wrong way? This pipe is so... Okay. Try again. I mean, I just need to hug the front a little bit more, be a little bit more aggressive. Wait, what the heck? Oh, there's a ladder here. Okay.
Power 30%.
Really strange flow here. It's like I don't really know what's going on. Go up here, I guess? Okay. If I were remaking that area, I think I would open it up a little bit more and not make it so dark. Oh. All this ammo? It's like 1,000,000 ammo. And then there's this little outdoor area, but I guess I'll have to go around to get out there, I guess. I'm gonna change to my bee gun. I'm a friend of the bees. Oh, where do I go? Oh, do I jump over this? Do I... None of these doors are real. Is there a vent here? What was... Oh, am I supposed to jump over this? Oh, that's weird. I mean, I guess it's okay. Okay, so they're tricking you, thinking this is the critical path, but then you go here and then it's a dead end. So then you're like, okay, what do I do? And then when you do this switch back, that's when you see this opening where you can jump through that fence. So I guess that's the way to go. Oh, uh-oh. Oh my god, what? Oh, they just blew up. Oh, there's a lock here. Wait, it's an invincible lock. What? Ah! Oh, I don't have much health now because I was... The lock distracted me. The lock was working for the soldiers. The lock is a cop. Oh, I need to reload my crossbow. I'm just gonna duck back here. Oh, ah! Oh my god! Okay. I guess I won't duck back there. The soldiers are strafing so much. It's really hard to crossbow them. Ouch, I just got hit. I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to fight them. Okay, so sniping is not effective. Wait, why did it save? Okay, I need to go back here, pick up the health. Oh, that wasn't good. Okay, so I need to pick up this health. Run over here. They're trying to breadcrumb me to go this way, it seems. Oh, the tank is really powerful. Ooh, ah. Are they gonna flank me from behind? No. Okay, well, they wanted me to go this way, but the tank is gonna kill me. What am I supposed to do? Maybe I'll just run out there with a fully charged Gauss gun? Oh, that didn't really help. Okay, there we go. Now I can kind of fight them safely without just getting totally wrecked. I think that grunt is stuck. Poor guy. Who's shooting at me? I can't even see. The grunts have so much range in this game. Ah. Ah, almost. There we go. Okay. Where's this guy? Ah. Okay, there we go. Ah. There we go. Who is that? There's just like a random guy there shooting at nothing? What's he doing? And I'm wasting all my crossbow ammo on him. He's very clever. Okay, I'm gonna try to run up there now, I guess. There, got him. I didn't even have to use cheats. Look at how good I am at video games. Well, I guess I did that encounter the way I was meant to, right? I followed the breadcrumb trail over here to get a good pot shot at the tank. And then once I was able to blow up the tank, there's not enough cover here actually to like fight very well, so then I ended up backtracking to where I was, and then to me this felt a little bit better to fight in. So I guess that's what I did. That's not too bad, right? I did okay. Okay, maybe here's a critique I'm forming in my brain here. So, what feels off about these encounters, to me at least, is that it's cover shooter style, right? If this was Quake, I could just run in there and gun them all down. But if I did that, I would die. So they're encouraging you to do these cover shooter tactics, except you can't do, except cover shooters have a really big weakness, which is because you're always hiding and having to hold back and fall back, you don't really know what the terrain of the battlefield is. So then that's why encounter design for cover shooters always has to have some big vista or some big overview so you can see what you're about to get yourself into. But when you have cover shooter battlefield design and gunplay both out the vista, then I don't even know where I'm fighting or what I'm trying to do really, and I don't even have a concept of flanking because I don't know the different flanks or where the battle lines are. So maybe that's one critique we can make of this, where Black Mesa, in trying to straddle this line between 1998 and 2020, is trying to split the difference in this weird way that doesn't quite make sense. Where we're supposed to kind of run in there and run and gun, but then we're also punished for running and gunning. Ooh. He does not look like he's having a good time. Does Bun do anything? No.
Power 15%. Power 30%.
This is weird. Am I supposed to jump over here? Some enemies gonna spawn in here? This is just like a strangely empty warehouse room. Okay, I guess I'll go in here. Yeah, that's true. In the chat, McLoganog notes that cover shooter AI also sticks to cover more. And then these are, yeah, these grunts are also just running and strafing and moving a lot more too. So yeah, it does end up feeling weird. Okay, just gotta jump around this toxic waste. A lot of satchel charges. So I'm full up on those. Little bit of a reward for exploring. This is weird. This machine we're only supposed to see it in the next chapter, Lambda Core, but I guess we're already in the Lambda facility or something. Oh. Anything over here? We have to climb in this very conspicuous vent. Yeah, the design here feels very different. Ooh. From the parking structure. And yes, the film grain is coming from being near the radiation effect. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh. That guy, that's no good. Oh my god, they just blew up the tank. Nice job, guys. Oh my god, they see me. I'm just gonna run away. Oh my god, this is a dead end. This is a death trap. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna throw a bunch of snarks down there. Wait, the snarks aren't killing them. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. That wasn't so bad. Anything in here? Well, I like this prop. This is like some kind of like machine metal shop machining thing. Nice shapes. Okay, so now we're in this, yeah, like auto zone. That's what they're called, right? Auto zones. Ooh, look at this wall texture. You don't see wall textures like this anymore, right? The illusion of 3D is so complete on this. What am I doing here? More storytelling of dudes dying. Very sad. Oh, and then here's the Lambda complex. Maybe I should stop here? Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here. It's been about an hour, right? Yeah, let's stop here. So gonna go ahead and cut it short a little bit today, so that today, you know, we keep like the one chapter per week kind of rule here. Join us next week when we start the Lambda Core chapter, which is, I think, considered one of the highlights of Half-Life. It's considered more in one of the top tier chapters. You can see why Forget About Freeman is considered just kind of like an okay chapter, because it's a lot of, yeah, random fights in these big parking garages, tunnels, sewers, and stuff like that. Lambda Core is really interesting next week. It's going to be a little bit of like a non-linear hub and spoke structure. I believe it also brings us back to some assassins, and assassins are always kind of fun to fight in Half-Life as well. So see you all next week, and thanks for hanging out with me. And it's good to be back. It'll be fun to talk about level design next week as well. And then maybe we'll finish Black Mesa in like 3 months. I don't know. Anyway, thanks all. Have a good rest of your day. Stay safe. Bye.